welcome seekers. You have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. My name is Ricardo Gallart, and today I bring you another pick a card tarot reading. And for this one, it's going to be a little different. This is for the month of May. So these are May predictions. Essentially, what's coming next. Has to do with love, finances, just in general, just a general reading about what is coming next for you guys in the month of May. Now, the process, as you guys probably already know, is very simple. In front of you, you have 4 groups. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4 with the stones. Please take a moment to pick the group that calls to you the most. The timestamps are going to be in the description for you guys. And I'll give you a moment for you to select the group that calls to you. Okay, group 1, your very first card is, wow, abundance. All right, this is a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful unicorn card. Its message is, enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. This unicorn brings great blessings of abundance and invites you to open your arms wide and just to receive. And it reminds you to live in a world of plenty. All the prosperity that you've envisioned, that you've wanted, everything that you've maybe asked the universe and said, man, that would be so wonderful. It's coming for you in the month of May. So this is a very, very awesome card to get, abundance. Now, the very second card, this is from the Animal Oracle, is Unicorn. Oh boy, that's magical. That is truly magical. You have 2 unicorns for your very first 2 oracle cards. I mean, come on, guys. This is unicorn magic here. So, I mean, I'm feeling just extremely, extremely excited about group 1 because there is abundance, there is prosperity, there is this flow with spirit, there is this understanding of higher purpose, there is this magic, there is this visualization. There is this something that you've been asking the universe, that you've been putting out, that you've been obsessing over, and it's going to come in May, and it's going to come in a big way. And so, it's abundance. And when abundance comes, sometimes you ask yourself, is this real? Is it really happening? And what these 2 cards are telling you is absolutely it is happening. So let's go ahead and put more cards around these 2. Try and get a clearer picture of what's coming in other areas. Okay, group 1. So here are the remaining cards. And let's go ahead and talk about these cards. So we have 4 groups here. Tarot deck 1, 2, 3, 4. The first group is just talking about what's coming. And I see that there's some personalities coming out here. We have the King of Swords and we have the Queen of Swords. These are 2 people. This is a woman and a man. Very analytical, very intelligent, people that are very observative, wise. Every step they take is very calculated. Now it's reversed. So there's been this lack of communication between these 2 people. And they're both essentially the same, just different representations of them. So one is a queen, the other one's a king. They're both downright. So there's been very, very little communication between these 2. And for some reason, I feel that communication is essential for you. And from what I'm seeing here with the abundance and the unicorn is that this communication is going to now shift. And you're going to start communicating with this other person much better. So if you're a woman, you're going to start opening up to this man. If you're a man, you're going to start opening up to this woman. It's right. They're right under each other. So I get this inclination, or I get this feeling that there's going to be a lot of talking involved, a lot of creating, a lot of planning, a lot of forward-moving, smart, analytical planning. So that's going to come. And one of the reasons why I think it's coming is because of this King of Wands. So not only is there this female queen energy, but there's 2 kings here. So there are 2 kings. Whenever you have 2 kings, it talks about rivalry. So there's a clash of men going on here. And I see that from the offset that There's a lot of fire, and this is going to bring this communication. That fire, that competition is what's going to break the fact that you two aren't talking. So this right here is indicative of you. This is a mindset that you've maybe developed. So you have the Eight of Swords, it's a woman, and she has the blindfolds on. She doesn't really know what to do. She's confused. She's been hurt in the past. So this woman is really kind of broken down. There's really nothing that she can do. So she's just kind of laying around paralyzed, just kind of waiting and seeing how everything turns out. But there is definitely a lot of fire in the month of May that's going to come. And this, I just see a lot of clashing, but in the same way, even though there's clashing and there's this great battle going on, it's weird because you have these kings clashing it out, and then you have this queen right in the middle who's bound and tied, and then you have this spirit of abundance and this spirit of magic and this spirit of just transformation swooping in to just bring enlightenment to the situation and quick resolution. So that's a very interesting thing. Now, moving on to the next group of tarot cards here is just kind of more clarification of what the reading is trying to tell you. You have the Star, which is I'd probably say that this is my favorite card out of the entire tarot deck. Not only is it beautiful, but it talks about this. It's the number 17. It talks about this refreshing energy, just being in a state of relaxation, a state of newness, a state of just abundance. Sometimes in life, you make certain decisions, you take a certain route, and then you realize you've made a mistake, or perhaps you've just been feeling upset for so long you don't even know why until you realize, and then you're in a completely new understanding and space, and there's this new magic that now has awoken in you, and you see clearly and you feel this refreshing feeling, kind of like what this star is doing, right? This flow, just imagine yourself under that water just being refreshed by it. So I see that that's what's coming in this month of May for you. Just a lot of refreshing, a lot of love, just a lot of embrace. You're going to be embraced a lot. You're going to feel special. You're going to feel loved. You're going to feel appreciated. You're going to feel valuable. This is definitely going to bring you to something new. Now, there's work involved here. There is some work involved. Now, one thing that I'm noticing right offhand is there's going to be a lot of negative talk. A lot. There's going to be a lot of negative talk. People that you thought were your friends, or people that you imagine were always there for you no matter what, they're going to disappear on you. This is, I get this feeling that you're stepping into this kind of new reality with this person, or with this maybe situation that I see here, this clash that's going on. So even though this clash is being watched over by this spirit of change and manifestation, I'm kind of getting this almost angelic energy when I see this clash that's going on. It's destined to happen to bring this maybe king or queen out of this reality. I think both this king and queen are in some kind of reality they don't want to be in, and it's taking an incredible amount of energy from both of them to come out of it. That's why this King of Wands energy is showing. It's coming, right? And he's ready to just knock it all down. He's not holding back. He's ready to just bring it down, and essentially bring this person that's captive, or at least feels this way in their minds, out of that reality and into something new, into something fresh, into something abundant. Just something beautiful, something almost spiritual, really. Not almost, but spiritual. You have abundance, you have the unicorn card, so there is this sense of just spirit overwhelming. Now, let's move on to the very last tarot deck here. This is the advice, and let me tell you guys, man, is this like, such beautiful advice, because you have the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Pentacles. And then you also have the Lover's card. So that's, this is the advice. So the advice is to embrace your family, embrace any offer of love. The Lover's card is the card of for me, it's the most magical card of the entire tarot deck, because I believe that love is the ultimate force of manifestation in the world. There is nothing else more powerful. That's true on any level. If you want to study any religion, you will find that love is the most powerful force, and it can literally move and destroy any kind of negative energy. So this Lover's energy is where you're moving into. That's the advice. Be loving, be accepting, be giving, be forthright, be honest, and understand that there is this divine intervention. It's almost magical. It's almost meant to happen. There's a purpose to everything that is going on right now. And the purpose is this Ten of Pentacles. There's a family atmosphere here that's coming. But it's not, this isn't just the normal family, normal, just whatever, we're together. No, this is the type of family that creates prosperity. This is the kind of family that's in the public's eye. This is the kind of family that brings true happiness. Everything that you want, everything that you desire, you can have. That's what this month is. This is a month for setting that, for creating that, for bringing that. You've been asking for it. You will receive it. That is what I see here. So thank you guys for watching. Now, please, guys, subscribe. I will be creating new content very soon for you seekers. If you like any of the tarot decks that you see here before you, there's an Amazon affiliate link at the bottom of the page that will provide you with a small, it'll essentially provide me with a small commission at no cost to you, but it will help me buy the tools necessary to continue to grow, to help me buy more decks, to expand the channel. Also, please give me a like. And finally, if you guys are interested in your own personal readings, please check the description below once again for my website link, which is tarotmagician.org. So thank you guys. Hope you have a wonderful month of May. I know you will, because this is magical stuff here. Bye-bye. Okay, group number 2. Your very first oracle card is Compassion. All right, this is a beautiful unicorn card. This is compassion. What this is telling you is to be gentle with yourself. It's forgive and still just set yourself free. See the light in yourself and in others. So compassion. See the light in yourself and in others. Now, your second oracle card is the Panther. All right, interesting energy here with these two cards. So, with the Panther, essentially what it's telling you is to let go or purge of unnecessary things. Sometimes there's energy that becomes stagnant, and you don't really do anything. You don't expand. So what the Panther energy is telling you is to shed that. And for the month of May, when you are in balance, you're going to feel brave. You're going to feel productive. Now, when you are out of balance, you are going to feel self-destructive. Very important to keep that in mind. Whenever you feel self-destructive, there is a way to bring you in balance. To get in balance is by getting rid of the unnecessary. So at any moment, if you feel in any way self-destructive, it's important to get rid of the unnecessary and have that compassion, that gentleness with yourself, that forgiveness, in order to be able to be free of these shackles that are holding you back. So it's important. Compassion for yourself, love yourself, self-care, self-love is very important. Don't feel that you are at fault for anything. So let's go ahead and put more cards around these and maybe try and get a better understanding of what is coming. All right, so group 2. All right, so let's go ahead and introduce the cards here. So we have 4 tarot decks that I'm using. Tarot deck 1, 2, 3, 4. First section here is just talking about what's coming, and I see a shedding of the old to make space for the new. And it's going to come in pretty drastic fashion. Almost foundationally. It's a complete 360. Something completely different is coming. And the reason I say this is because you have this Five of Pentacles as your very first card. So this is what's being lost. This is indicating that that house that you see there and those coins floating away, that's what was. It's gone. It's floating away. There's something new coming, though. Something foundational, something strong, something solid. The elephant and the man riding the elephant. So there is this sense of true prosperity. There is this sense of abundance. There is this sense of foundations. And it's not only about, new foundations, but it's the foundation that it's right for you. So we have this Justice card here as the third card. This is something that you've been asking for. You've been thinking of this. There's been some change that you've been asking for, that you've been wanting, and you haven't gotten it for some reason. And I get the feeling that the reason you haven't gotten it is because there was a lot of work that needed to be done. The land needed to be cultivated. This man doesn't look very happy. He's working the land. He's tired. So there's just a lot of exhaustive work that had to take place before everything can just kind of come together. And you've already done it. You've done the work. Congratulations. So one thing that I'm seeing here with this energy is that you've worked very hard. Okay, you've exhausted yourself. You are tired. You're mentally tired. You're emotionally tired. You're a tired wreck. I think you've been thinking a lot. There's been a lot of ups and downs. I see a lot of activity, a lot of movement. I just see so much happening to try and bring this into existence, to maybe create the necessary space to make it a reality. You've been given help by other people. I see this queen here. So you've been given help by some queens. They've been your loyal companions. They've given you value. They've taught you the way, and you've gained a lot from them. And what's gonna come from their advice is everything you've ever wanted. Everything you've ever wanted is coming. So there's this 4 energy that keeps repeating itself. 4 of Pentacles, now the 4 of Wands. So it's 4 of Wands, forward moving energy, meaning that something is going to manifest more than likely in your home. And then the 4 of Pentacles, something's going to manifest more than likely in your finances. So there is a coming, and there is a shedding of the old, and something new is coming, and it has to do with the home. There's this new energy that's coming in your home space. Now, there's this warning that kind of keeps coming out. It's a resounding warning, and I keep seeing you, the person that's watching this, being represented by this 7 of Swords here. So it's this man right here just writing down his plans and what they want and what they expect, and I will take nothing less, and carving it out, and but what if, and oh no, but I know this is gonna end up wrong. Somehow, some way this is gonna end. You have to stop this, because it's depleting every last bit of energy that you have. So you have to calm your mind. You have to stop. You have to calm down. Now, further advice is you are bored. You're just bored. You need something. You're asking something. Like there's this, okay, what's next? That's it. This is boring. What's next? This boredom is going to come to an end, and it's going to come to an end in a very beautiful way for you. One thing that I'm seeing here is patience is key. You can't rush things, because if you try and rush them, there might be some more delays. So you think that things are just going to be easier for you if it's quicker, but really it's not. It'll be much more beneficial if you can kind of wait it out. And I get this feeling that it's important when you move into this new reality, this new, whatever it is that you've been working towards, because I have this 9 of Wands energy here. So obviously you've been working hard towards this. You've been working towards this foundation, and you've been working towards letting go of that old to make space for this new foundation that's coming. Have compassion. I do see, and I feel that you were a person with this, 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups was reversed. I feel that you are a person that just has this anguish, just torment. You really torment yourself a lot. You're in your head a lot, and you're constantly tormenting yourself, and it can create problems for you doing that. It's important to be accepting of what's coming. I see that you are a person that's about your house, that's about foundations, that's about family, that's about growth, that's about man, just everything beautiful that life has to offer. Really, you are that kind of gentle person. You are this gracious, beautiful unicorn that's just laying there, so nice, and they're just so white and delicate, and just you just want to go and pet it. You know what I mean? Like, this is a beautiful horse. This is a beautiful unicorn. So this is you. I get this feeling that you're this gracious, warm, soft, gentle spirit, and you deserve this. Something new is coming. Something just. The very last card that I want to just leave in your mind is this one right here. It's just justice. Okay? It's what's supposed to happen. It's what you need to obtain. So definitely a lot of structure in the family environment I see here. A lot of fire, a lot of new projects, a lot of newness, and also money coming in. Foundational money that you can maybe use to expand, to invest, to grow. Everything centered around the family, the home. So this is a beautiful reading for the month of May. Keep in mind compassion, love, understanding for people, for situations, for whatever it may be. Love and compassion. Okay, guys, so that is all I see. Please subscribe. I will be creating new content very soon for you seekers. If you like any of the tarot decks that you see before you, there is an Amazon link at the bottom of the page that will provide you with it essentially will provide me with a small commission at no cost to you. It does help me buy the tools necessary. It helps me be able to buy new decks and show them to you guys. Also, if you like the video, give me a like. That helps a lot. And finally, if you're interested in your own personal reading, then please check the description below once again for the website link at tarotmagician.org. Thank you guys, and bye-bye. Okay, group number 3. Your very first oracle card is awareness. All right. Now, the message of awareness is to live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. It's one of those cards and one of those unicorn cards that says keep your eyes open, because there is something that the universe is trying to unveil and bring to light, and they're going to send you messages, just messages that you're not going to notice, just hidden messages. So be aware for that. Now let's go ahead and do the second oracle card, and the second one is fish. All right, so the fish energy is restless. It tends to change focus a lot. It tends to get lost in the current. So for this month of May, you're being asked to come into balance. And in order for you to come into balance, which would be for you to be adaptable, for a person that travels well, that would be essentially what's going to bring you true manifestation in the month of May, for you to get into that adaptability. Also a person that's essentially can travel well, can go and seek new experiences and learn from new experiences. And then when you're there, be aware for new signs and new direction. Now, one thing to be aware of is when you're out of balance, you're going to be distracted and you're going to change your mind often. So be aware of that energy, changing your mind often, being distracted, aloof in your head, not really paying attention, not being in the moment, aware of what's happening all around you. Open your eyes. It's what these two oracle cards are telling you. Now, in order for you to come into balance, if you see that you're getting distracted, if you see that you're maybe changing your mind a little too often, going back and forth and not truly knowing what to do in a situation, it's important that you set a small goal for yourself and you accomplish it. There's nothing more transformational to a person than doing that. Just knowing that you've accomplished something that's going to better you, it's going to better your surroundings, it's going to better the environment of the people that you're with. Doing something. is going to help you. Set a small goal, accomplish it. Odds are that you're going to set a small goal again, and then you're going to accomplish that one again. Now, the true is for the opposite. If you let things pile and you let things just go to waste, they tend to waste and waste in a big fashion. And then other areas of your life start suffering, and then shadows start building. So very important for you to come into balance this month. Now let's go ahead and put more cards around these two and get a clearer understanding of what this month is going to bring. Okay, group number 3. So some very interesting energies here. I see that there's going to be some very good advice that you're going to get from this Queen of Cups over here. And this Queen of Cups is going to give you an incredible amount of information that's going to be very useful for you come the month of May. And I see that you're being represented by this princess here, this Princess of Cups. It is reverse. So essentially what that means is that you're going to be feeling some emotional turmoil. There's going to be this feeling of maybe lack, this feeling of exhaustion, this feeling that you can't move forward. You are going to be feeling out of balance, but it's important to remember this fish energy. We already talked about the fish energy. We already know that in order to come out of it, you need to set a small goal and accomplish it. So very important to do that. Be aware of your surroundings. Now, this advice from this woman, and it could be a man, but it's definitely a Queen of Cups here. So it's representative of a woman, a more mature woman. Her advice is going to be invaluable to you. So listen to her. She's going to lift you up. As you can see, she stands right above the Princess of Cups, which I think is being represented by you. You are the Queen of Cups in this reading. The reason why I say that you feel exhausted is because of this Ten of Wands. So you have this man who's lifting all of these wands, and he's trying to get to his destination, but man, it's taking a long time. And it just weighs a lot. So, there's just this feeling of exhaustion almost. And then the inability to want to move forward into a new space, a new reality, is represented by this Chariot. It's reversed. So you are going to have some trouble moving into a new mindset, a new way of thinking. It could very well be your surroundings. I do see some fire, some energy here, but more... It's going to be more on the emotional side that you're going to feel exhausted than on anything else. This is all emotional, really, which is why the advice of this woman is going to be so valuable, this Queen of Pentacles. Her advice is gold. So follow her advice. She's going to lead you in the right way, and she's going to obtain her reward for it. So, whatever that means. I don't know. It just came into my mind. But anyways, this third section here, this is what's going to happen if you are in balance, if you're able to truly understand what's going on around you, perceive and understand, and just it'll help bring into light that you are a person that's going through something right now. It was much worse before, but now it's getting better. You are this mermaid right here. And this mermaid, she's just going through something. You can tell that she's just not very happy right now. She's just bothered. There's something that's lurking. There's shadows that she doesn't even want to express. She doesn't even want to talk about. She doesn't even want to go there. So it's going to be very hard. And, as you can see, there's cups in front of her. And there's 3 that are spilling over. Those are those shadows, those negative emotions that are lurking. But, as you can see, there's 2 other cups here that have not spilled over. She just doesn't see them because her eyes are closed and she's focused on the ones that have spilled over. So this card is reversed. Means that, you're going to overcome that. It's not going to be a problem for you. You're going to see things clearer. Keep in mind the key word awareness, people. Look around you. Get a sense of where you are. Sometimes so many problems come about. Life throws a curveball coupled with a slider and maybe a forkball, and then you have no clue what's happening. So you kind of get paralyzed and you start noticing things, but they're not the things that you should notice, and you're just out of balance. So keep in mind, stay moving forward. I get this feeling that you're this type of person that if you can achieve something, if you can achieve something small, tends to build up. It tends to build up, and the problem with you is that if you don't do that and you just let everything go, you just let everything kind of pass, and you don't give it the necessary attention, then you're the type of person that the opposite can happen. Everything can come crumbling around them. But when you are in balance, everything falls into order. This month you're being asked to come into that order. And why is this important? There's this 10 of Cups energy coming in. This is a sense of family, sense of love, prosperity, good fortune, emotional bliss. I mean, just everything that you want. Just so much beauty in this picture. There's children dancing. There's just husband and wife. It's just gorgeous. So this is what you want. There's this 10 of Cups energy is what you want. This is what's coming. Notice that it's right on top of the 5 of Cups. So you're coming out of this reality. You've been in it for a very long time. You're coming out of it. You're going to come out of it this month. How do I know this? And why am I so sure? Well, let's move towards the advice cards. These are the 2 cards. This is the advice of the reading. And the advice of the reading is for you to take a wand and to manifest your desires. This is you right here as well. This is you at the end of the month right here. So we started off with this Princess of Cups energy right here, reversed. Someone that's needing the advice of this other woman. And we finished the month with what I like to call the Phoenix. We have the Queen here. We have the Queen of Wands with her magic wand, manifesting everything that she wants for herself, for the people that she loves, it's this energy that says, I'm here, let's make it happen, I can do anything. It's a leader, and that's what's going to happen, this leadership. One thing to talk about, this 8 of Swords. So this is going to be you. This is the general mood for the month of May. You're going to feel trapped. There's just so many things to think about. There's a lot of turmoil for you guys. I wish I had better news as far as, all these wonderful things are coming, but there's going to be some work involved because I see that you guys feel trapped, and there's this sense of not knowing where to go, lack of direction. These swords around just indicate that there's ideas and things that need to be stressed. But here's the beauty. Look at these 2 women. It's the same women, right? But in one picture, the woman is completely ensnared, and the other one, she's liberated, and now she's able to move forward. So what it's telling you here is that you're going to be able to pick up one of these swords and untie yourself. You are going to come into balance. Move. That's the energy that's surrounding you guys. You have the fish. Fish is ever moving energy. Just the fish constantly moves around. It just moves around. Sometimes they move too much, so they tend to miss the important things, which is why the fish needs awareness, and that's what you need this month. But it's important for you to accomplish some goals, maybe move into new thought patterns, consider things that you didn't consider before. But this is all in all, a very favorable reading. I'm very happy that I was able to do it for you guys. Now, please, guys, subscribe. I will be creating new content very soon for you seekers. And, if you like any of these tarot decks that you see here before you, I do have an Amazon link at the bottom of the page that will provide me with a small commission at no cost to you. It just helps me, buy the tools necessary to just continue to grow and expand the channel and just give you guys what you guys need and want and love. Also, if you like the video, please give me a like. And finally, if you're interested in your own personal reading, I do those. The website is tarotmagician.org, and the link to the website is down below in the description, guys. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day or night wherever you guys are. Okay, group number 4. The very first oracle card here is Delight. All right, guys, this is a very nice card. It's saying to count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. Wow, that's just a beautiful, beautiful card. This is the general message for the month of May for you guys. Now let's go ahead and do an animal oracle card as well, and we have the owl. Boy, this is one of my favorite cards, and the reason I like the owl is because it's a symbol of clairvoyance. It's a symbol of abundance, treasures. This is the type of energy that's wealth, beauty, good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way. This can be in spiritual, material. It can manifest in many ways. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy. Now, when the owl is in balance, the owl is generous, it's trusting, and it's secure. This owl is. Now, when this magnificent, beautiful owl is out of balance, there are money quarrels. There's scarcity as well. Now, in order to bring this owl into balance again, what do you need? You need an offering. A sacrifice is required. Now, that can be anything. If you couple that in with the delight card, I get this feeling that you've been cooped up. I get this feeling that you've been cooped up too much. You haven't been enjoying yourself as much as you can. That's what I get the feeling that these two cards combined are telling you. And it's telling you that there's abundance, wealth, happiness coming in the month of May, and a sacrifice is required. Now, that's all I see here with these two cards. We're going to need more cards so that we can kind of get a clearer understanding of what this sacrifice is. What are you being asked to sacrifice so that you can step into this delight? Let's find out. Okay, group number 4. So now things are starting to make more sense. Delight, owl energy. This is all manifesting in this Prince of Pentacles. Now, this Prince of Pentacles can very well indicate you. But, I have this feeling that it's not you. I have this feeling that someone is coming into your life. This man, this young man. And, they're young, they're vibrant, they're exuberant. They have all of this new energy. They have this wealth. They have this kind of flow about them that captivates the imagination. People are drawn to them. They look to them. And one of the reasons is because not only are they intelligent, not only are they resourceful, not only are they well off financially, or at the very least they have all of the resources that they need in order to create more for themselves, but they also have this Ace of Cups energy. So these people this person is a lover. This person, they have their emotional side in check. This isn't a person that's being dominated by their feelings, or they're being dominated by their shadow side. This is a person that has things lined up, and they've been working on something. They've been working on this foundational building, and they've been building this foundation. They've been thinking a lot. They've been studying. As you can see, she's got a book in her head. And essentially they've been reading a lot. They've been expanding their knowledge base. They've been learning. They've been doing new things. They've expanded into new territories. They've been building a lot of different foundations, solid foundations. These aren't the type of foundations that crumble and fall like a house of cards. This is a very solid foundation that you can build on, that you can scale, that you can add to. So there's value there. This person understands where the value is, and they're going for it. Now, they're also being represented by this Empress energy. So, it's so beautiful. The Empress energy, this is one of my birth cards. So it's near and dear to my heart because, and I'm also a Virgo sun and Virgo moon. So, Virgo. So whenever the Empress comes out, it captivates me. And I love this one because she's just so beautiful, right? Look at that soft white skin and that beautiful bunny. It's just so gorgeous, and these cards, I love them. But anyways, the Empress is also another representation of this Prince of Pentacles. So this is a person that not only is in touch with their feminine side, but they're also very accepting of others. They're accepting of certain people. They're accepting of certain situations. They're very sure of themselves. They're very sure of their beauty. They're very sure of their throne. They know where they sit. This isn't the kind of person that's going to look and be mean to anyone, though. This is a person that's filled with love. They have this love to give, and they want to give life. They want to just be life for other people. So very beautiful, beautiful energy with the Empress. And let's move on to the third group. So, this is kind of representative of what's been lacking in your life, and I think why this person is coming in. So yeah, essentially what I'm saying is that there's like this new romance coming in, or if it's not a romance, which I feel it is, it's more geared towards stability in your home, stability in your environment, and peace. So there's just been a lot of flux. What I see, there's just been a lot of ups and downs. There's been a lot of volatility, and that creates this environment where you have trouble operating in. It's difficult. So it's led to this. It's led to this Ten of Pentacles reversed. So you look at this picture. This is everything you want, right? You've got the older generation, the newer generation. You've got this beautiful dog. This card is reversed. So I get this feeling that either there's going to be this change in the family, very drastic change that's going to impact people. It's going to bring attention, enough attention to say, that's interesting. So be aware for that. But keep in mind that everything that is happening this month with this person is going to be a delight. I mean, this is going to be such a fun month for you guys. So much fun is in store for you guys for this month. So really nothing to worry about here with this big change. And remember, change is good, right? You want change. You want change. Why? Because when something becomes too stagnant, when it becomes just the same, it tends to corrode, and energies tend to just die down, frequencies go down. So it's important to move into a new reality, a new understanding, a new space, and that's what's coming. Now, I also see this Nine of Pentacles reversed. So I get the feeling that there might be some delayed projects. This right here is going to impact your finances a little bit. It is going to impact your entrepreneurship ventures, is what I'm getting. So there's change that's coming, positive change, fun change. This money that you're spending might be because you're having fun. So you're going out, you're buying new clothes, you're trying to look pretty. I don't know what's going on, but something new is coming, and it's going to be the time for you to maybe splurge a little bit. I do see here. So there's some splurging involved. Be very careful with just how much splurging you do. Very careful, because something new, of course, is coming. There's this man that's coming, and this man is very resourceful. And I get this feeling with this Four of Pentacles and this Empress. This person understands the value of things, which is probably why he's coming for you, because he understands your value. But he understands where there's true value, and the value for this person right now is this home energy, this building up of a new life. And why do I say this? I say this because we have the Chariot and the Three of Pentacles as the advice card. So I get the feeling that this is the energy that this Prince of Pentacles is bringing, or it's going to bring in this month of May. This is, as you can see, everyone's looking at this man, and this man is carving his destiny. He's carving everything into that stone. He's putting his heart, his soul, everything into it, and everyone is looking at this great work and saying, boy, this guy's got something to offer. And everyone is somewhat perplexed and curious about it. And the reason why they are is because they kind of see this energy. They see this Chariot energy, and this Chariot energy is being represented by you. This person that's riding this Chariot is you. So you are in control of this situation, of this person. There's something that you did. There's something that has been perhaps thought of, maybe asked for. There's just this want, this desire. That's the word I'm looking for, desire. And it's finally happening for this month for you. And it's coming in the form of this man, this Prince of Pentacles. So I still don't see exactly how it ties in. This could be very well be a love interest. It could be a friend that's just coming in to help you. It could be a family member. I don't want to generalize as that, which is just, it could essentially be anyone, but someone of value is coming, and they're coming quick, and they're coming with the energy of this chariot. They're on their horse. They are on their horse. They're coming quick, and they're coming to build this life with you. They want to build with you, and whatever that building is, it's lucrative. It is lucrative. Just always keep in mind when you look at this person, this is who essentially they are. They're the Empress. They're gentle. They're caring. They're loving. They're nurturing, and they want what's best for you and for everyone. This is a very loving energy, and this is the person that's coming. This man, this Prince of Pentacles here, with a lot of love. So the advice is for you to understand that you're moving into this kind of fun, delightful energy, to embrace it, enjoy it, and move forward. So that is all I see here, guys. Please subscribe. I will be creating new content very soon for you seekers. And if you like any of these tarot decks that you see before you, there is an Amazon affiliate link at the bottom of the page that will provide me with a small commission at no cost to you. Now, that does help me buy the tools necessary to continue to grow, expand the channel. Also, if you like this video, please give me a like. That helps. And finally, if you are interested in your own personal reading, then please check the description below once again for the website link, which is tarotmagician.org. Thank you, seekers, and bye-bye.